What if I told you that DeVay Chase might not have had as much time as she thought? And I'm not being dramatic, I'm being realistic. Now, let's take a look at her life problems in our way, because her story reveals something about all of us. DeVay Chase was 35 years old when she died yesterday. And it completely changed how I think about living. She voiced Lilo in Disney's Lilo and Stitch, she terrified audiences in The Ring, but yesterday, she was gone. And here's what her story reveals about all of us. On the surface, Daveigh had it all. Fame, talent, recognition as a child star. But behind the scenes, her story was completely different. She was homeless, struggling with addiction since she was just 13 years old, living in Los Angeles with her boyfriend, dealing with malnutrition so severe she ended up in the hospital. And then a blood infection, meningitis, septic shock. And that was it. 35 years old, gone. But here's what most people don't realize. This isn't just about celebrity tragedy. This is about you. Right now, at this moment, you might feel like you have time. Years ahead, decades to figure it out. But what if you don't? What if time is the one thing we actually don't control? Psychologists call this mortality salience. When we face the reality that life is finite, our brains actually work differently. We start to prioritize what really matters. The research is clear. People who understand their mortality don't panic. They get intentional. They stop postponing. They start saying yes to what matters and no to what doesn't. But here's what most people miss. You don't need to wait for a tragedy to feel this. You don't need to lose someone to get it. DeVay's story shows us something important. Mental health, connection, and intention matter more than success. She had fame, she had talent, but she didn't have the internal support system she needed. She didn't have people helping her live intentionally. Life coaches and therapists tell us the same thing. The people who live with the least regret aren't the ones who had the most success. They're the ones who made conscious choices about how to spend their time, who reached out for help, who prioritized relationships over achievement. So what does this mean for you, right now, today? Here are 3 things you need to do right now. First, stop postponing the conversations that matter. Call that person you've been meaning to call. Say the thing you've been holding back. Second, check in with yourself mentally. If you're struggling, reach out. It's not weakness, it's strength. Get help. Talk to someone. Third, make one intentional choice today that reflects how you actually want to live. Not how society says you should live, not how your job demands you live, how you want to live. Life is short, unpredictably short. But you still have time right now, this moment. Use it. This is what ProGuide USA is all about, taking decades of knowledge from professionals, therapists, doctors, scientists, life coaches, entrepreneurs, and giving it to you for free. No fluff, just real wisdom that actually changes how you live. If this resonated with you, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's build a community that actually values life.